Yeah. So he laying on the bed, bleeding or whatever, you know what I'm saying, looking like he was blowed. So I was like, bro, you gonna have to get up, bro. You gonna have to go get in that shower, man, get that Vaseline and put it in them wounds, bro. I said, shit, you can get up? He was like, yeah, I can get up. I was just laying here really just thinking about the shit, bro. So I'm like, you know that nigga? He was like, yeah, man, I know the nigga, man. He said, it's all good. I'm gonna get that nigga ass back. I was like, damn, boy. I said, this shit fucked up. Something happened like this on your way out the door. So I helped get him up out the bed or whatever, walk him to the shower. He get in there, do his thing or whatever, you know what I'm saying? You know, he wasn't one of my bros, but he was my bunk mate, you know what I'm saying? So I helped him out. He get back in the room, you know what I'm saying? He put the Vaseline on their cuts, whatever. They wasn't that bad. He probably scared him more than anything, you know what I'm saying? Because they wasn't that bad. They was still bleeding, though. You know what I'm saying? He put the Vaseline on it, got right. So he sitting there, you know what I mean, after he got himself situated, he looking blowed. He like, bro, before I go out the door, he say, man, I can't go out like this, bro. I can't go out like this, bro, not like this. So I'm like, shit, man. You have to ask yourself, is it worth it, bro? You know what I'm saying? You trying to go home. So, you know what I'm saying? I feel you. You want to stand on business as a man because you feel tried. Shit, you know, it is what it is on that note. If you want to, you know what I mean, just duck off and go home, shit, that cool too. But it all gonna boil down to the decision you make. You feel me? So, couple days go by and shit, he wasn't his normal self, you know what I'm saying? He was real quiet, you know what I'm saying? And he paced a lot. Keep in mind the time for him to go home, that date is getting closer and closer, you feel me? So he really nervous about that, you know what I'm saying? Because it ain't no guarantee he gonna go home. It's a possibility, a chance that they could deny him, you know what I'm saying? So it was a couple of times I left out the room. When I came back, he was sharpening his knife, you know what I'm saying? He was sharpening, you know what I'm saying? He'll smoke a little weed or whatever, and he'll just be sharpening his knife. So I know it was on his mind, you know what I'm saying? The whole time, he thinking them dudes were cool, because like I say, he was telling me they was spending money, you know what I'm saying? The whole time, they baiting him up, you know what I mean? And he didn't go with his first mind when the transaction got different. They ain't go ahead and send them numbers. They like, come on, pull up to the gym. We got you. Nah, that was a red flag off the muscle. You hear me? So, boom. This was one of the consequences of going against his first mind, because had he not went up there with that pipe, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? He didn't do nothing wrong in the situation. They just didn't do business how they had normally been doing it. So he would have chosen to not pull up with his, cause why put your work at risk when the money ain't even secure? You know what I'm saying? So if the money ain't secure, I ain't coming out to my door with no pack. Nah, gotta secure that bread, or secure an understanding about the bread. You feel me? So yeah, man. So he sharpened that knife one night. Then he look up at me. He was like, bro, I want to do it to these niggas, boy. I want to do it to these niggas, boy. For real, bro. I want to do it to them. So I'm like, hey, man, just chill, bro, because just see what happened with your date, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you know, I can't knock you either way you go. A nigga came in it in their room and robbed you, bro. You know what I'm saying? So it's a whole nother issue about what happened with, you know what I'm saying, them coming in my room, you know what I'm saying, robbing my bunkmate. That's a whole nother story. But anyway, yeah, so a couple weeks go by or whatever, you know what I'm saying, and he's still in his mode. He don't know what he finna do. Then he had like 2 more weeks left until his parole date. So, you know what I mean? Only thing that had been on his mind in the midst of this coming up is these dudes over here who done robbed him. So, you know what I mean? That was his main topic of discussion, for real, for real. You know, I still was doing my thing, still making plays, still working my ones and twos, and he still had his little female, you know what I'm saying? But he wasn't getting no packs, you know what I'm saying, like he normally was, you feel me? So, you know, the time came, the day came for him to, you know what I'm saying, to know something, what's up with his parole or whatever. And shit, they denied him. You know what I'm saying? He told me, he was like, bro, you know they done denied me, bro. I got to ride out. They done set me out 2 more years. I was like, damn. So he like, shit, you know what that mean, don't you? I'm like, hey, man, shit, you know it is what it is. You're a grown man. You got to make a decision for yourself. So the next morning, he go out to breakfast. And he gone down there to that other dorm. Oh, man, I went on in the child, you know what I'm saying? Because I had some whole other shit going on. But, yeah, that thing, you know, we in that eating. And sure enough, they come lock the chow hall down. We couldn't go out. You know what I'm saying? They had done called the code. All the police had done ran over there. You know what I'm saying? Come to find out, that boy went in there and raised hell. You know what I'm saying? Say he stabbed 3 of them boys. You know what I'm saying? Caught him in the room off guard. And he fell off in there and just went to swinging that fight. Just went to swinging that bit. And shit, the officer called the code, got them folk down there. You know what I'm saying? He got stabbed too a couple of times, but they say he walked out of there on his own, you know what I'm saying, strength. You know what I mean? But he went and got his smoke. So I waited a couple of days, you know what I'm saying, before I went down there to the hole, because y'all know I could pull up down there, you know what I mean? So I finally pull up down there in the hole and check on him. I'm like, what's up, bro? You straight? He was like, yeah, I feel better. Like his spirit was better. It's like his energy was back. Like he was a whole new person again. You know what I'm saying? So he was like, bro, I feel good, bro. He said, boy, that pressure been building up on me, boy. I was holding it in. Boy. These folk denied me and shit. Hey, I had to go straight mine, bro. I went with that shit. Niggas looking at me all sideways like they think they finna pull up and just take, son. You know what I'm saying? Nigga caught me down bad, bro. I was asleep. Yeah, like, shit. He got all he did that. You feel me? But he was like, shit, I feel better now. I'm good. I'm Gucci. So I'm like, yeah, man. They probably gonna transfer you, because at this time at Ultra, once you stab, you go in another dorm and stab dude, but they normally jack your security up and transfer you to a, you know what I'm saying, a level 5 prison. You know what I'm saying? Because at this time, Ultra wasn't no level 5. It was medium security, I want to say. Yeah. So, yeah, I say, bro, they probably finna transfer. Yeah. He was like, I don't give a damn. He said, shit, I want to get off around these niggas anyway. Because see, being in prison at certain camps, getting transferred is like going to a new city. You got niggas that just get tired of being around them same niggas at that same prison, going through whatever they going through. So shit, nigga trying to get transferred. You feel me? But this case right here, shit, bro, just went and got his straightening. You know what I'm saying? He went and handled his business. But, you know, and like I said, he did end up getting transferred or whatever. You know what I'm saying? He got transferred. And I had him on my Facebook and shit. And come to find out, sure enough, when he hit me, he said he was at Smith. You know what I'm saying? He was like, bro, this shit biting down here. Because it took him a while to tap in with me. You feel me? He ain't tap straight in. You feel me? He had to, you know how it be when you go to a new prison. You got to feel shit out, see who is who, see who got a phone you could use or whatever. So when he hit me, he was like, this shit biting. He was like, shit, the Muslims and the Bloods, that water in him. You know what I'm saying? I do him on lockdown. He say his bunkmate had just bought a phone. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that what, you know what I'm saying? That what happened to that boy. He got transferred. But I told y'all this story because, man, listen, man, that shit be crazy. Go with your first mind. Anytime you out there dealing with somebody, because a lot of people get in situations like these, you know what I'm saying? And I always stress, go with your first mind, because that's what's supposed to go on. It coming to your mind for a reason. You know what I'm saying? And that boy Taevon, goddamn, he knew when they called with them, with that flim-flam, that fuckery, talking about, come on, bring the pack. Goddamn, we gonna handle the business in the gym. Nah, bro, you supposed to. Nah, boy, you ain't got them number, boy, but he been dealing with them for a while, so he was conditioned to feel like, okay, ain't nothing going on. We gonna pull up, handle the business, because we been handling the business. Nah, Jack, You know what I'm saying? But everyone do they bid different. Everybody have to learn. And so he had to learn how he had to learn. You feel me? But yeah, man, I know this is a short one, man, but I'm finna blitz on blitz on blitz. Y'all stay tuned, man, for real. And I always go with that first mind. It's there for a reason. You know what I'm saying? Don't go against it. You feel me? I'm finna tighten up on my backstroke, though. I know I ain't been dropping it like I normally do, but I'm bite. Y'all stay tuned, man. I'll be bite with another one. Oh, yeah. Yeah, boy.